Hey guys, I hope you are having a wonderful day. And today I'd like to explain to you or answer this question of which should you really consider when you are having bruxism or chronic teeth grinding or jaw clenching. Should you consider buying a mouth guard, or should you consider dealing with the stress, or should you consider both? So let's first understand what a mouth guard or a night guard does. A night guard simply protects your teeth from further damage, especially when you're grinding during the night or even during the day. So it basically just provides this coating so that like the upper and the lower teeth cannot grind each other. So of course it will prevent further damage, right? But what I've learned from most teeth grinders is they end up chewing these night guard, like they end up eating it, or they can call it sometimes retainers. So they end up eating it. So of course, logically speaking, if you end up eating something which is not food, of course in the long term effect it may have an effect on your health, because it is not really stopping the grinding but stopping further damage, but the grinding is still there. So instead of you now grinding your teeth, you are grinding the night guard, and then you end up grinding. And when so, of course, you never know the negative side effects of eating something, because you'll end up ingesting that night guard because you're grinding it. Of course, there are many studies in terms of like when you are getting a night guard, get something which doesn't have toxins with it, but you never know about these things, even if something has been researched as not having toxins, sometimes after a few years they now say like, hey, let's stop using this material. So you end up ingesting these things because you're using it at night. So you never know the long-term health effects, right? Also, when you don't deal with the chronic nature of your grinding, it will mean that you'll end up replacing this night guard more often. So normally most night guards take like I think 1 to 2 years for you to, and you can use it one for 1 to 2 years and then replace it. But most grinders, actually chronic grinders, they replace it after even one month. So now imagine the cost of those night guards, cost that replacing them every now and then. Of course it will be so costly to your pocket. That's why getting that night guard should not be the only solution for you. Yes, get it to prevent that further damage, but also look at how can I reduce the intensity of this grinding, which is now dealing with the stress or the thing which is fueling this grinding. And what you'll realize is, yes, you may still use that night guard, but at least you will not be eating it, or you will not be replacing it as frequently, and you may even use it for a longer period of time, which will of course be less costly for you. And the more there is less cost for you, the more it will also be less frustrating for you, because all these things are so intertwined. When you keep spending money on something which you can't stop, you end up being frustrated, being stressed, and then you end up grinding more and more. But when you start seeing that you're seeing changes in your habit, of course you'll feel less stressed, and generally you'll feel much happier, and you'll feel that this grinding is within your control. So don't just look at getting the best night guard, look at also dealing with the stress which is making this habit so intense. Because at the end of the day, when you deal with the stress, other areas in your life will improve. You'll realize that your relationship will improve, your performance at work will improve, your friendship will improve, or just you'll become more productive, or just generally your life will improve because you are living life much lighter. You are not here and there, you are not frustrated all the time, you are not angry all the time, you are feeling like you got everything, or you get your shit together by dealing with the stress. Yes, the stress will contribute to mild bruxism or you grinding your teeth less often, but at the same time other areas in your life will improve. So that's what happens when you look at this problem holistically, not just as you looking for the best night guard, but looking at actually the stress you are experiencing also trickles down to other areas in your life. So if you now, yes, buy the night guard and then deal with the stress, it will also trickle down to other areas in your life, and you'll generally have a better quality life. You don't spend time googling, fearing about your appearance because you've ground your teeth and now you're having this jaw misalignment. You'll not be fearing about that because you'll just be feeling worthy. So do them side by side, but don't just focus on the best night guard. In fact, dealing with the stress is more important because it reflects on other areas of your life and other areas of your physical or mental health. Night guard, yes, use it, but also deal with the stress. Like the same, invest on the stress. You'll end up saving more money and saving your life. Hope you found that informative, guys. Let me know your thoughts on you using a night guard and having stress management techniques, or just you using a night guard only to manage your chronic teeth grinding. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.